I've often said here on the show that when you cross Meghan Markle, that's it. You know, you're out, you're cut dead, whatever. And whether people agree with you or not, you know, you really have to see just what a ruthless person that she is regarding her own family. I mean, can all of her family really have offended her? Or is it simply they don't fit her now new story? That is, of course, Princess President in waiting. Clearly, you know, even the person that she still remains close to, well, you realise that actually this is a fake friendship. And the people around Meghan, if Harry was to open his eyes, they don't last around long. They're the best of friends and then, of course, the worst of enemies. Meghan recently said on that interview with Bloomberg that she's had the same friends since she was 17. There is not one person, when you dig deep, that actually is still in the relationship, friendship moment that Meghan attains to. She claims that there is still people. Nobody has any record of that, including ex-staff who have been very close to Meghan, and they've seen these people come and go. This particular person, though, was very close to Meghan, and in my opinion did a good job in making Meghan look reasonably stylish. Jessica Mulroney. Now, her biggest fault apparently was to say something wrong on social media, which they then profusely apologised for. But that wasn't good enough. You see, what you've got to do in Meghan's world is quite simply this. If you become tricky and difficult, and we've all met people like this, you're cut out, because meeting new people, you might just highlight over cocktails or coffee. Well, I remember when she did X. They don't want anybody to have memories. They present a blank sheet, and what they're presenting is their latest story. Now, this has happened. Let me explain. Morning, nice to see you, chums. Are you all right? I'm all right, thank you very much. Friendship's a difficult thing, isn't it? Well, we're friends, aren't we? I like to think so. I mean, I read everything you write, yes. I'm glad you laughed at the squirrels. It's all right for you laughing. I mean, honestly, the thing is, when I was in Kensington Park, not so long back now, it was, you know, when the hot period, you know, was out. And of course, there were lots and lots of squirrels, and they were chasing somebody down the road. I kid you not. And you're thinking, this little squirrel is chasing this grown man, but he had like some food, and he, you know, didn't know how to get rid of them, you know. And I thought, no. So when they appeared just over there, I was thinking, no, maybe. And then, as somebody expertly pointed out, I hope you haven't got any jammy Dodgers in your pocket. But I had, and that's the thing. Yes. Yeah, well, now you understand why I was nervous. Yes, I've switched to oat biscuits at a time, yeah, just to be healthy, but yeah. Anyway, we'll get back, of course, to your royal story of the day. Jessica Mulroney was that chum, the chum that, well, in my opinion, she made Meghan look good, right? And then now she's been, should I say, offered a 7-figure fee if she wants to reveal all about her time with Meghan. And I think hers would be a fascinating story. Not only did she get invited to the most splendid wedding of recent times, you know, inside the monarchy, what a spectacle it was. But of course, to Meghan, no, it wasn't. She didn't like it. They didn't want that. They wanted something private. So she faked a lie and said that the Archbishop of Canterbury had married her, making it then embarrassingly difficult for Her Majesty the Queen. This charlatan just knows no stone unturned. Jessica knows where the bodies are buried. But here's where this gets interesting, because I've often wondered, why hasn't Jessica spoken out? You know, it's a funny thing, isn't it? Because I understand Trevor Engelson, he's moved on, probably just sees Meghan, as many do, as a nightmare. And so thinks, oh God, you know, I'm married, I've got children, I'm successful. Do I want to revisit a very dark and heartbreaking time in his life? He did love her. That was the thing. She apparently was beguiling to him. Jessica, totally different. 7-figure sum, doesn't necessarily need the money, might want the revenge. According to a source, though, Meghan Markle has an explosive secret on Jessica, and I've been told this from an excellent former member of staff. And Jessica knows that Meghan has this secret. Now, what can it possibly be? But apparently, again, I have to say allegedly, it's also down and recorded. Right. Well, I'm not surprised about that, are you? Because Meghan just loves to take pictures and illicit recordings and, of course, filming inside around Windsor Castle, all that sort of stuff. So whatever maybe Jessica told Meghan Markle, and again, I have to say allegedly, perhaps that's the real reason why Jessica doesn't want to speak out. She's at a difficult point in her life now, and rather than, you know, Meghan showing up and being there for someone when they're going through their most difficult time, what happens? Well, there's another threat, and that many say is a sort of friend that truly Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, as she insists on being addressed when you now meet her, is. Anybody else agree? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.